Today I wanted to talk about Nintendo system shortages. This is something we've seen come up a lot lately with the NES Mini or the NES Classic that came out late last year, the Nintendo Switch earlier this year, and very recently with the Super Nintendo Mini that's going to be coming out with the pre-orders. And if you're not familiar with the issue, when the Super Nintendo Mini is coming out, people were really ready to pre-order quickly because when the Nintendo Mini came out last year, it was very hard to get. I really wanted one, and I could never find one in stores. I never once saw one, so I was never able to buy one. I still don't have one. I'm not going to pay triple or quadruple price for it for what it retailed at from secondhand scalpers, which seems to be the only way to get one. So I didn't want to be that same situation. A lot of people didn't want to be dealing with that, so everyone wanted to pre-order the Super Nintendo Mini, and Nintendo said they were aware of kind of what happened last time and that won't be happening again. They're going to be making a lot more. So, but people didn't really believe that, including me. So everyone signed up for notifications to be alerted as soon as it's available. So I signed up for several places, Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, I think Target, and one day I got a notification from Walmart it's available, so I was pretty excited. I went to check it, and it's already gone. It's already gone in a few minutes. Then I saw that people who were lucky enough to pre-order it had their pre-orders canceled because it wasn't supposed to be available yet, which that really stinks. That's ridiculous. I'd be very angry if that had happened with me. Then a few weeks later, I got a notification from Walmart. It's available. I said, oh, is it really available this time? Well, take my chance. Let's try to check it out. And it is not too long after I got my email, maybe 18 minutes, already sold out. Then I started looking around about it, and apparently they had gone on sale at different retailers at different times, and like Amazon, I believe, started selling them at like 2 in the morning. Never got my notification from Amazon. Never got it from anyone but Walmart, actually. So yeah, that they were sold before they could even send notifications. And from everywhere I heard, they're sold out within minutes. So unless you happen to be there right when it went on sale, you weren't getting it. GameStop, their site crashed. That's how many people were trying to buy this. There's a lot of stories of people that were ready to buy. They had it in the cart, and then the sites crashed or issues came up, and then it sold out between looking at their info and pushing enter. It's gone, and that's just ridiculous. It shouldn't be so hard to get these things, and this is nothing new for Nintendo. This is a long-running pattern. I remember very vividly trying to get the Wii when that was new. I was going to college at UC Berkeley, and there was a GameStop on Telegraph Avenue, and it was very close to the school, if you're not familiar. So I would go there and ask them if they had any in stock, what's going on, and they never did. If they did have some come in, by the time I got there, they're gone every time. So finally I went there and just waited, which I hate doing that kind of thing. That's not something I'm into, but I waited for like an hour or maybe more with a few other guys that were desperate to get their Wiis, and then finally it came in, and I think they only had something like 5 or 6, and basically I just made the cut. Like, I wasn't the last person, but I was the second to last person to get mine there. So I got lucky that day to get one, and like felt pretty good to get it. And I think that's the real thing. I think Nintendo does it on purpose for that feeling, for that making you feel special to have it, for the buzz that creates. I don't think it's a real manufacturer shortage. they would have to be okay. Even I remember when Super Nintendo came out, calling stores and having it sold out. So this has been going on forever, and all the other manufacturers are able to get their stuff on the shelf. Sony or Microsoft, when they launch, it's on the shelf from day one until the end of the console's life cycle, even a little after, to sell the whole stock. And I think the issue is that doesn't feel special. That makes it feel like these are unwanted. They're just sitting here, no one cares. With the Nintendo stuff, that's highly sought after. You have to go find it. You're lucky to get it. You're part of the elite club if you have it. And I think that's very purposefully done. I think that buzz helps them quite a bit. I think that either on a conscious or subconscious level, it makes us want their stuff more. I don't know that the NES Mini on its own is something that would have been highly sought after. I think there was some market for it, but I think it was inflated because there were so few of them. They're so hard to get. I think that made people go out of their way to really go nuts trying to get them. I think it affected me wanting to get it because, I mean, we have ways to play these games. You can buy the old system and buy the games. You can download ROMs for free and emulate them. You could buy a 501 flash cart to play on them. You could buy EverDrive. You could buy... There's countless ways to play the games at this point. But the fact that it was something from Nintendo, a first-party system they're creating and selling, and it's hard to get, that makes everyone want it. And it kind of drives me crazy. I'm a long-time loyal Nintendo guy. Nintendo is my jam, as they say. I got my Nintendo in the late 80s and been playing ever since. I've gotten all the systems, play all the games. I still think that they are the best. But it does drive me a little crazy that they do this. Why is it so hard to get a Switch for so long? I just started seeing them in stores within the last month. I mean, it's 5 months you couldn't find them. If you did, you had to buy it right then because it was going to be sold out an hour later. And it's a big turnoff to me at this point. It's not something that I want to deal with. I just want to be able to get what I want. Nintendo games are for everybody. The system should be for everybody, and they shouldn't be something that only for the lucky few happen to be on a website right when it goes on sale, or for people willing to pay scalpers inflated prices to resell the products. They should just be convenient and easy to get. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna hurt the brand much in that specialness if we can buy the systems easily, because the games are still what's gonna sell it. Nintendo still makes the best games. All their first party stuff is hands down better quality. And they take more risks with their systems. They try more new things. They're inventive. There's a lot of reasons why I like them. Will I ever get turned off so much that I won't like them anymore? I won't buy this stuff? Probably not. I suppose it could happen if the systems just aren't available that long. If we're going on like a year or two into a console's lifespan and I still can't get it, then I'll probably stop trying. But I don't know, because I do want those exclusives. So that's just some of my thoughts on it. I mean, I appreciate what makes it special, but at the same time, I think it's time to step up the game, make enough if that's the issue, or release them on time if that's the issue. I don't know. It seems like a company as large as Nintendo could get its act together, though, if it really was a case of logistics and not a marketing ploy. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any stories about trying to get Nintendo things, or if you have any thoughts on it. And I'll catch you later.